Hello, my little precious ones. Ooh. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ah. Have to say good morning. I love you, boys. This is for you, Casanova. Yes, I said your name first this time. Romeo. To Romeo, to Casanova, to Romeo, to my boys. Um, just wanted to try to stay in a better mood, a positive mood, because today is a Saturday. Um, that even just saying that makes me sad. So, anyways, but today we're gonna talk about Daddy's favorite fast foods. And there's too many of them. That's why the title is what it is. There's too many fast food joints I've been to. Um, when we first got down here, we must have tried like 20 different places when we first got down here. Not always fast food, but some sit downs. But regionally, you might not know this at this point when you're watching this, but regionally, different places have different restaurant chains. Down here, you guys have Lubby's, which we don't have in Washington. Um, Whataburger has not made it up to Washington. Um, Chick Fil A finally made it up there prior to us moving down here, but there's a lot that aren't up there, and vice versa. Can't really think of any up there that aren't down here. But yeah, so I'm gonna talk about some, and some of you might not have heard of. Most of them probably will because I'm not too exotic when it comes to fast food. Truth be, I'm kind of one of those guys that goes to the same place over and over and orders the same thing over and over. I'm not a risk taker when it comes to food. But anyways, when it comes to burgers, my favorite burger joint, I would say I go to more than anything else is Jack in the Box. Pause for a moment. Okay. You might get that. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, Jack in the Box is one of my favorite places to go to. I fell in love with them because, first of all, the little lady commercials. You can look them up. The Where's the Beef? It's so funny because this little lady, tiny little lady, up there, um, and she would say, "Where's the beef?" And you didn't know where it was. She had this burger, big old brown or big old patty or big old bread, and tiny little burger about this big, and the meat in the middle. Those commercials made me fall in love with burgers in the first place. She was so funny, hilarious. Before that, I didn't even try burgers really, because I was used to the homemade burgers. And if you're a old school person like me, your parents probably made the old school burgers where you cook them at home and they're about 2 inches thick. It's still a little peak on the inside with some Wonder Bread on each side, and the bread's all soggy from the meat, and you can almost see it's like almost the bread become almost translucent. You can almost see the meat through the bread because the meat was like this thick, and the bread was like. But those are good old days, 'cause all the grease would go through it. And I was used to those kind of burgers because we didn't get to go out much. But when I got to college and I was working at a place called Trans Boutique, I had my first triple, I think it was ultimate triple bacon cheeseburger. I can't remember the title of it, but it was 3 pieces of meat, 3 pieces of cheese, and bacon. And I used to literally call it the cardiac arrest burger because it was the highest. And I checked at the time when I checked it had the highest calorie count of any fast food burger on the market. It was like 1,400 calories or something like that just for one burger. And I told you I used to run track in high school and college, and so I had a really high metabolism. I would eat 2 of those at a time. So I put in like the full daily allotted amount of calories you're supposed to take just eating 2 burgers from Jack in the Box. And those burgers, oh. And then Jumbo Jacks weren't that bad. That's when they started when the 99-cent menus out. I love the jumbo jacks. The chicken sandwiches weren't that bad there. I say weren't because I haven't had it in a while, honestly. And the tacos, while they don't taste like traditional tacos, but it don't look like traditional tacos. I think again it was all that translucent grease that made the shell clear. You can see everything inside. It looked like a jellyfish taco. Oh, but yeah, Jack in the Box, hands down, they win my lifetime love for burgers. When it comes to chicken, up in Washington, we had pretty much 3 choices. It was KFC, Churches, and Popeyes. And Popeyes was kind of new, Been up to maybe a couple, maybe about 10 years now. But remember I'm almost 50, boys, at the time of shooting this. So, and churches had left the state for a while, which was weird. They were there when I was a kid and maybe middle school, and I never saw them again until I was almost 30 years old. But my favorite, yeah, it's tough. Popeyes doesn't make my list. Um, oh, also reason I mentioned there's only three up there is down here you guys got like at least eight, nine different other ones. I mean, there's Williams Chicken, which, oh, sorry, not happening, never again. Um, there's Chicken Express. I can't think of the other ones down there, but there's like at least five or six other places down here, and all of them are pretty decent. Except for Williams, of course. Um, but I KFC, if they have spicy, I love their spicy. Their original, it's okay. I like it as a good change of pace. You're too cute, Athena. Okay, that was supposed to be my Easter egg. That's supposed to be hidden and see if you figure out. But there's the Jack in the Box right now. So there, boys. In case you hadn't figured out what Easter eggs were, your sister helped you figure out what they're supposed to be. So every once in a while, like I said, I have things in the background that hopefully you make you smile. But dude, that's too awesome. So funny. So anyways, so like I told you, I only do one cut, boys. I'm Johnny Depp in this. Okay, ain't no retakes, no reshoots. You go on with your bad self, girl. Yeah. So anyways, I would have to say churches is my go-to for the price, the taste. It's the best one for me overall. Now, when it comes to pizza, I'm not a pizza fan. You've heard me say it before. But if I have to take any ones, it'd be Papa Murphy's to take bake home. They're meat lovers, stuffed. I just love how thick it is, how much meat they put on it. It's really good. The only problem is if I eat more than two slices, I usually get bad indigestion. Go with your best self. I usually have indigestion and it gets pretty bad. And I wake up at night with this nasty burp where it comes up. And it's just, oh, so gross. Almost make me vomit. But don't worry, that's one reason why I don't like pizza that much. But I didn't like it before I even had those problems. This is part of the things getting old. It's called GERD, I think is what they call it. But when it comes to Asian food, um, I am not a fan of Panda Express. I just really haven't had good food there on a consistent basis. I've been to some Panda Expresses where it's really good, and I've been with some where they should probably throw away like 2 hours ago, good, bad. So I'm not really a fan of them. I'd rather try a brand new mom and pop's place any given day before I go to a chain restaurant for fast food or for Asian food. But I always get the same thing anyway. So it's fried rice, and fried rice sitting on the heat lamp for 2 hours too long is just wrong. So I'm trying to think if there's when it comes to Italian food, I mean, there's pretty much not many choices unless you go Mom and Pop's or Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden's potato soup. Oh, so delicious. That's one of my favorite things when I go there. Everything else is probably on par with any Italian restaurant I've been to for the most part. But their soup, the creamy potato soup, whatever it is, it's just delicious. I don't even like kale usually, but I can eat some kale and that stuff. So I'm trying to think if there's any other types of food out there. I went Italian. I went well Mexican. There's really no chains. Fast food Mexican food. There we go. Um, everybody loves Taco Bell. I like the cheapness of Taco Bell. But when it comes to it, I probably go Taco Bueno. Honestly, Taco Bueno. They don't have it in Washington. Their enchiladas, whenever anything's covered, it's pretty good usually. So the enchiladas, the burritos that are covered with cheese and sauce is pretty good, but Taco Bell can't hold a stick to them when it comes to that. But price wise, Taco Bell always hits the price point. I mean, come on, you can't be upset when you get three things for under $3. I mean, you probably know realistically it's not something you should be eating if it's that cheap. Realistically, it's probably not good for you, but that's what fast food is. It's not good for you. You're supposed to eat that. So I guess Olive Garden shouldn't be put in there for fast food either. I shouldn't have said Olive Garden. So I think what I'll do now, since I already talked about that today, tomorrow or in the near future, I'll talk about sit down restaurants. I did fast food. Trying to think, is there any other fast food type of food I can think of? Oh yeah, sandwiches. So there's Subway, there's Jimmy John's, and Quiznos. Subway all day, any day. I love Subway. Their bread is a little too thick sometimes on some sandwiches, but they give you a lot of choices on the type of bread. Quiznos can eat a Subway sandwich. I don't like Quiznos. I had their French onion dip thing or something. They flatten the bread. It's all. It's just. It's like it takes me almost back to like homemade grilled cheese sandwiches, which I like homemade grilled cheese sandwiches, but I ain't paying $10 for one. So it's like the bread's all flat and just I don't know. I'm not a Quizno fan. Jimmy John's I've had once or twice. Their sandwiches have not impressed me. I don't know. Something about them just it doesn't leave a positive memory in my mind. I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh, but special note has to go out to the company that does the Golden Chick. Yeah, love their zing spice. Woo boy. I went and bought actually some well okay, I'm a little ghetto boys, I've been getting zing packages, right? When I go there. And I've been saving them, put them in a little salt shaker and stuff, and I zing almost everything in my house. From seafood, if I make some shrimp, zing. If I make some chicken, zing. I make some hot links, zing. Their zing sauce is very good. It's right up there with my favorite. Here we go. I'm gonna hawk something. Here we go. Johnny's seasoning salt. You can add it to anything. Okay. I love my Johnny's on almost anything I eat, just like the zing sauce. Boys don't be smart butts and say, "Well, do you put it on ice cream, Dad?" No, I don't put it on ice cream. Okay, I put it on regular cooked food. Cooked ice cream isn't cooked. Okay, so but no, the zing sauce for Golden Chick. Golden Chick's chicken is not that bad. I still prefer churches, but I add the zing to it. I go to churches and buy their chicken and add zing to it. Because the zing sauce is just or spice. Sorry, that gets their zing sauce and their zing spice. The sauce I've never had before, but the spice adds everything. So, anyways, one next time in the future, I will add and talk about the other stuff. So, here's your sister. She climbed up on the bed. Let's get a peek real fast. There you go, baby. Say hi. Want to say hi real fast? Hi. It's for Romeo and Cass. Hi. Come on. Pop goes the weasel. Uh-huh. Hey, remember how you do it? Hold on, let's see. Put them in there, right? And then you shut it. And now you turn it. Turn it. Oh my gosh! Yeah. So you're supposed to turn it to do it, okay? So put them back in there. Yeah. Keep turning. Turn it. No. Here. Turn it. Keep going. Keep turning it. Okay. Oh my gosh! She's not going to do it right now. No, the weasel. That's right, the weasel. Okay. Well, boys, we love you, and we will talk to you later. So, bye bye. Feel bye bye. Bye bye. No, bye bye. Yeah, we don't like saying bye to you guys. We love you too much to say bye. How about this? See you later, boys.